See there, out this very window. Everything from the north gate of Gronahav to the south of Skotorp belongs to my father, just as the heavens belong to God. Men fought and shed their blood so that one day I may become king, and my kin after me. But who am I? I am not worthy of such a regal burden. I am not worthy of such a cursed gift, and I am not strong enough to carry the weight of Elsinore alone. A burden not even the almighty Atlas would carry on his shoulders. I cannot do this without help.
Something was rotten in the state of Denmark. The king was dead, poisoned by a serpent in his orchard, so it was said, and the poison lingered on. His brother was the new king, and the widowed queen, eager to be married again, was now that brother's wife. But the dead king had left a son, Prince Hamlet, whose heart was eaten up with grief for his dead father.
Frailty, thy name is woman. A little month, or ere those shoes were old with which he followed my poor father's body. Oh, God! A beast that once discourse of reason would have mourned longer. Married with my uncle.
I don't believe in ghosts. Ah, a ghost! Quick, get Hamlet! I don't believe in ghosts. Ah, a ghost! Avenge me! Avenge me! I will, Pa. That was your dad?
Ophelia tells her father that Hamlet came to see her after she returned his love letters, and he seemed insane. His clothes were messed up, he was trembling and pale, and he looked scared. Polonius now thinks Hamlet really did love Ophelia, and he's gone mad because she rejected him.
Bloody, bawdy villain. Remorseless, treacherous, lecherous, kindless villain. Oh, vengeance! That I, the son of a dear father murdered, prompted to my revenge by heaven and hell, a dull and muddy-mettled rascal, peak and can say nothing.
Be or not to be? That is the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing, end them. To die, to sleep no more, and by a sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished, to die, to sleep.
To sleep.
her chance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life.
For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, that proud moans contumely, the insolence of office, the law's delay, the pangs of disprized love, when he himself might his own quietus make with a bare bodkin? When would fardels bear to grunt and sweat under a weary life?
But the dread of something after death. The undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveller returns, puzzles the will. And makes us rather bear those ills we have, and fly to others that we know not of. Thus, conscience does make cowards of us all. And thus, the native hue of resolution is sicklied o'er with the pale cast of thought. And enterprises of great pith and moment, with this regard their currents turn awry, and lose the name of action. Soft, you know.
Claudius, Gertrude and Polonius want to test the theory that Hamlet is acting crazy because he's lovesick. So they spy on a meeting between Hamlet and Ophelia. Hamlet is very nasty to Ophelia and tells her she should go become a nun. After hearing this, Claudius decides Hamlet is not in love. He does think Hamlet's obsessed with something, and since he thinks Hamlet poses a threat to him, he decides to send him to England. That evening, the actors perform the play Hamlet requested. When Claudius sees a scene where a king is murdered by having poison poured in his ear, he becomes so upset that he gets up and leaves. Hamlet sees this reaction as proof that Claudius did indeed murder his father.
Real queen, real king, the very image of the murder in the orchard.
Give me some light! Away! What? Frighted with false fire?
My lord, the Queen would speak with you.
I will come to my mother by and by.
Your Majesty, please ask Hamlet for the truth behind his crazed actions.
Mother.
Hi!
Now, Mother, what's the matter?
You have offended your mother and father with your mad pranks and snide tones.
Well, you offended me with such incest and adultery.
What is wrong with you?
Sit and I will make you see the guilt inside you.
What will you do? You will murder me, will you?
Guard, save the queen!
Ah, a rat.
I'm hiding. Claudius! Crap.
Oh my god, I killed Polonius.
What wretched deed?
Not as wretched as killing a king and marrying his brother.
What have I done to deserve such horrible treatment?
Unspeakable deeds that sent a good husband, a competent king, and an honest father into the grave and sent his lecherous brother into your arms.
No more, Hamlet. The truth hurts.
You brought in a murder to replace your love.
No more, no more.
Stay true to your plan and speak to your mother.
Mother, my madness is false. I know Claudius killed my father, and I must have my vengeance. Please, promise me this. You will no longer sleep with Claudius, and you will keep the secrets of my actions hidden. For him, I do repent, but I must be cruel only to be kind.
White his shroud as the mountain snow, lauded with sweet flowers, which bewept to the grave did not go, with true love showers.
king has received a letter. Hamlet has returned.
It warms the very sickness in my heart that I shall live and tell him to his teeth, thus diest thou.
Will you be ruled by me?
One woe doth tread upon another's heel, so fast they follow. Your sister's drowned, Laertes.
Too much of water hast thou, poor Ophelia, and therefore I forbid my tears. Only I'll be revenged.
But soft. Here comes the king, the queen, the courtiers.
Sweets to the sweet. Farewell.
What? The fair Ophelia?
Hold off the earth a while, till I have caught her once more in mine arms.
What is he whose grief bears such an emphasis?
The devil take thy soul!
Pluck them asunder.
My lord, be quiet!
I loved Ophelia. 40,000 brothers could not with all their quantity of love make up my sum.
Hamlet! Hamlet!
I will fight with him upon this theme. Oh, he's mad, Laertes.
Accopperò Amleto, ecco la mia espressione di rabbia.
Amletuccio, conosci le regole. Laerte deve far pratica di coltellate, piccino.
Evviva!
Ho proprio puntato sul cavallo sbagliato.
Ora nulla mi impedisce di realizzare la mia vendetta.
Sicuro di non volere un bel pezzettino di pesce o dare una palpatina alle tende?
Il resto è silenzio.
Ricordatemi come un uomo di pace.
Ed ora viva la vita! Sangue del cavolo! Io di certo questo non lo pulisco.
Hamlet 2? Doesn't everybody die at the end of the first one?
I have a device.
The time machine opens, revealing Hamlet and...
Jesus!
Good luck. Thanks, Jesus. You got my cell number? Yeah. Okay. Hamlet 2. It was dramatic. It was visual. It was stupid. It was stupid, but it was also theater.
That's cool.